Pure Elite Gaming.
Okay, so I don't know which direction that James Gunn is going to go with the new Superman reboot, but one thing that I think can actually make the reboot work and make it successful is if you tell the death and return of Superman story correctly. So if you pretty much base it on the premise of the comics and how Doomsday was introduced and how, Doomsday actually, you just got to make it closer to the comic book source material. And I think that'll make it work. And I know a lot of movies don't really translate well whenever they try to mimic the comics, but this is why I'm thinking that that could be a good step, a good direction for the new Superman franchise. I literally watched Batman versus Superman again yesterday, and one of the heavy criticisms I've always had towards that movie, as much as I enjoyed it, was the creation of Doomsday. Like, Lex Luthor had nothing to do with the creation of Doomsday, and I felt like that storyline was just told incorrectly. I mean, the things that Doomsday did in the movie too, I was just like, that's not close and cognate to the comic book material. But I really do think that that could be a step in the right direction for the new franchise if they told the Doomsday story correctly. They have to tell it correctly in order for it to work. So it would have to, in essence, bring the Superman franchise to more of a gritty tone again, because Doomsday was just gritty. There's no way you could tell the Doomsday story and have all the colors and bright lights and everything that the new Superman franchise entailed with the first movie. That just wouldn't work, in my opinion. You got to go a little gritty. You got to go a little dark. Superman, of course, is going to have to end Doomsday, and Doomsday is going to have to end him, because that's how you correctly tell the story. And then you push the narrative from there. How does Superman come back? Superman should come back and fight a clone of himself. Lex Luthor gets out and creates clone Superman, which is wicked and evil. And that's how we go from there. I really think that that could save the franchise, because as of right now, the new Superman movie is already out on digital release, and a lot of people perceive that as a failure, myself included. But that's how you turn the franchise around, because when you reboot a series and you're putting all your chips behind the reboot, you have to do something in order to make the reboot successful. And Superman, the first movie, 2025, might not have been the commercial success that Warner Brothers Studios wanted. But what do you guys think? It's all about your opinion as well. Do you think that this could work? Do you think that telling the Doomsday story would actually be good if you tell it narratively correctly? Sound off in the comment section and let's have a conversation about it. I'll catch you on the next video.